Hi everyone, it's Miss Butt here. This week we're going to be learning about adding and subtracting fractions. But before we start, we're going to convert these improper fractions to mixed numbers. What I'd like you to do is get a pen and pencil and try and work these out. Remember, they're called improper fractions, 13/7, to mixed numbers. So mixed numbers, they are called proper fractions. So pause the video and we'll go through it together. If you need any help, I want you to remember how many 7s go into 13, how many are left over, and then look at the denominator. Pause the video and we'll go through the answers. Well done. Here are the answers. So 13/7 is 1 6/7. Remember, 13 goes into 7 once, there's 6 left over, and the denominator is 7. Now, 14/5, how many fives come into 14? That's right, 2. We got 4 left over and the denominator is 5. So it's 2 4/5. Lastly, 10/6 equals 1 whole and 4/6. You should always remember that because we done that this week, well, last week. So I would like you to match the image to the correct answer. So have a look, how many boxes do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're going to be 7ths. And we have 1 whole. And how many 7ths are shaded in here? That's correct. It is 1 1/7. Now, how do you think we're going to complete this calculation? Look at the 2 different types of greens. And how many boxes do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're working in fifths. So if we have, how many light green do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 what? 4/5. And we have 3/5 here. And we add them together. The answer is 7/5. Remember, if the denominator is the same, it remains the same. And all we need to do is add the numerator. So 4 add 3 makes 7, and the denominator remains the same. But 7/5 is an improper fraction, so we need to make that a mixed number fraction. So how many 5s go into 7? That's 1. We have 2 left over, and the denominator is 5. So we have 1 whole, 2/5. I'd like you to pause the video and see if you can work this out. Remember, if the denominator is the same, it remains the same. Well done. Pause it. Let's see if you can work this out. It's so easy. I know you can do it. Well done. The answer is 8/9. Why? Because the denominator is the same, so it remains 9. 11 take away 3 is 8. So 8/9. Got a bit of a reasoning question here. Giles drinks 9/11 of his milk. Jill drinks 8/11 of her milk. How much milk have they drunk together? I want you to record your answer by writing it down on a piece of paper and then write it as a mixed number. If you're struggling, have a look how many parts the whole is broken into, and I want you to add them. I'd like you to pause the video and then show your answer when I say now. Great. I want to see your answer now. Well done. It is 1 6/11. Because 8 add 9 makes 17. The 11 stays the same because the denominator never changes. So 17/11. Then we convert that to a mixed fraction, which is 1 6/11. So well done. Now, Trisha is calculating the missing numerator in the following calculation. Something 12ths add something 12ths equal 1 3/12. If you remember, in our lesson on Friday, we converted mixed number fractions. So if you remember, if we have a look at the 12 and the 1 whole, we multiply that together, so that makes 12, and we add the 3, so it's 15/12. I'd like you to try and work this out. I'd like you to pause the video and answer the question. Trisha also thinks that the numerator is 10. Is she correct? She's incorrect, that's right, because the numerators need a total of 15, so the missing number has to be 8. Well done. I've got one more question for you, which I'd like you to answer. I would like you to write your own question and bring it in and show me when you worked it out. Really proud of you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Goodbye.